Okay, so we're going to start with the infrared full spectrum P900 Nikon. So we're going to rip the whole thing apart and turn it into a full spectrum. So I'm going to start with is all your screwdrivers, and what I'm going to do is take some magnets and try to do this as quick as possible because I've done it before, and we're going to magnetize most of the ones that we need. So we'll just take them, kind of just throw them together like so. These are some extra tools you might not need. It's like when you're changing your phone battery out, they give you all this stuff. A little guitar pick. Those I won't need. That I might need. And that I might need. So we'll definitely use those, and those. So we're going to slide all this stuff up. Took the lens cap off already. Pop out the battery. Place that to the side. Memory card to the side. Yes, I do have a headlamp on, which is going to be able to help me remove all the screws. So let's get started. So you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use these. So Alright. Start out this way, huh? There we go. So I am going to take all the screws and put them in my little catch tray here. We started this process at 11:38. Say 11:35. Let's pop that off. I'll flip to the bottom. We're just going to take out anything that we can see. Even if it doesn't have to come out, we're still going to take it out. And as you can see, there is a line that goes all the way across, so you know this whole back piece has to come off. Into the HDMI socket. If I remember right, I had to pop out the ones up top here in the flash area. There's two. 1, 2. Actually, just for giggles, I'm going to leave the cap on, so nothing gets on the lens. Close that out. Take a look around. There's 2 on the side. Where the Wi-Fi sticker is. 1, 2. They're all pretty much the same size screws, so you'll know when you go to put it in whether it fits or not, so I wouldn't worry about that. And we could already see she's already starting to pop off. So we'll go around. This had to come up to be able to pull it off. There's going to be one or two that I missed, so we'll get them. Don't think underneath had them. I'm going to pull these off anyway. I don't think these needed to, but there's two more on the side. Again, take any out that you could actually see. You're always going to replace them anyway, so no big deal. I'm going to close that out. Off that. Let's pop the one underneath the cover, which I don't think had to come out, but I'm just going to take it off anyway. That's a tiny, tiny one. We're going to put that in a special spot up top. Just keep looking. I find an extra one. See how it starts to separate nice and slow. There was a reason here. Oh, I remember. Under the flash, there's a little clip. So get yourself something easy. See how that just pops up? That's why. Now it'll come off. So nice and gentle because you got ribbon cables. So far, took me 5 minutes to pop this cap off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to close this, one finger, gently lay this down. It's got a lot of tape on it. Yes, we're going to have to take the ribbons off, which is a pain in the butt, but we will get them. So right off the bat, there's 2 ribbons there. It's hard to show you on camera, but there's 2 ribbons that hold the plastic together. The sensor's right under there. It's right under this little clip. So, but you do have to take this apart. So we're going to get a regular screwdriver, small one. Yeah, it's about right. Now, nice and easy. The tabs just lift up. There's a little brown or grayish tab that lifts itself up. I don't know if you can see that or not. A light brown one here. That just lifts up and that's it. Ribbons are out. Off. This is part of the door for the HDMI. Put that back, so no worries. Okay, so we got the whole thing off. Whole back plate. Now we got to go out and pull all these screws. So right off the bat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a magnet, and these are all the screws that go to that back plate. So that way I know where they are. I leave it with the back plate over here. Okay, so next, we got another magnet, right? We have to take off this silver shield, which is not hard at all. So we're going to magnetize our magnet as well. We are going to have to take off the ribbon cables. Yes, they're a pain in the butt, but we have to take them off. So, right off the bat, start popping out these screws, little silver ones, as you can see. So, I'm going to put them on my magnet, so we know where they are. And again, these are all different sizes as well. And you'll start to see this tray pop itself up. This little silver shield, sorry, no tray. Those will come off when we get to it later. The viewfinder has to come up. just watch the ribbons. You screw up the ribbons, throw the camera out. Or have to buy a ribbon, which, good luck. So you can take your time. There's a nice little small one, so we're going to put that right there. We're going to remember that that goes where the viewfinder is. So there might be one or two that we're missing. So we're going to get our little plastic piece here. We're just going to gently pry, just to make sure, so we don't hurt nothing. There you go. There's one under the ribbon. There we go. So it's hidden. So we will take our itty bitty regular screwdriver. And yes, we have to lift up. Yeah, we have to do them all. So we have to lift this up. Much as we don't want to take the ribbons out, you got no choice if you want to change it to spectrum. That'll come out. This one's going to come out. This big one has to come out. So right off the bat, we have that one out. And underneath here, hiding, is another silver screw. Come on. There it is. So another one we'll put on the tray. Now slowly start to lift this up again. See how it's starting to come up? And we're just about there. This little guy's got to come out. We already pulled him out. I'm going to fold that back a little bit. Do not bend them. You're going to be in trouble. I think there's a screw on the side. Nope. Nope. Yep, right there. There's another little guy, but not too little. Okay, so we're going to, once again, pop this up. This ribbon cable is going to have to come out. I see it. Same with this ribbon cable. So that's this one. We didn't have to, but we can pull it out anyway. So we're going to pop this up. A regular screwdriver. Okay, man. There we go. Gentle. Pull that one out. There we go. Okay, that one's out. Gentle. So underneath here, this copper shield, I'll say it's copper, has to come up, which is this tab right here. But we can't get to it unless we take this shield off. I'm just going to pull that back. I think we're going to have to lift that, and this whole thing's got to come up. So we're going to do it. I'm going to pop up this. That'll come out. This one's already out. That one's out. I think we're going to have to pull the viewfinders off. Yeah, we got to take the viewfinders off too. So we got maybe we can take the whole viewfinder off. That would work. Nice and slow. It's really those two right there. I'd rather not. I don't think I did last time. There we go. Come on. The viewfinder should pop itself out. Or you can take the ribbons off, which I don't want to do. So we're just going to get this underneath it and wiggle. There we go. Alright, so we didn't have to take the viewfinder out. We can slide this over, lift the viewfinder up, and this is out. And we're not going to go too far with it because we got a ribbon cable. So here she is. We just got to get that tab out. So I am going to grab a bottle, put that here, so that way I can block that from falling. Now I just got to pull out. I slide you guys over. Yeah. Okay, well that fell. No worries. Okay, so we have to take this out here. So there are 1, 2, 3 screws. To the sensor. 1. I'm going to put those in a special place because they don't belong with anything else except for that. 2. One more underneath. Just want to hold it down. We don't want that popping up. Okay, so you got all 3 there. So now we're going to remove the cover to the sensor. There's a sensor. There's the infrared sensor. So, the infrared glass. All you want to do is take a piece of tape. So we're only in, what, 15 minutes. You can see that. 15 minutes into ripping part of Nikon P900. So I'm getting a piece of tape. We're going to pull out that little sensor. So just take a piece of tape, sticky part, lift it. There you go. There is the little square sensor. So once I pull this out, which I already did, right here, this little piece of glass has now made my camera full spectrum. So we're going to put that to the side because we don't need it because we're not going to put it back together. So we're going to put the sensor right back on. So gentle. Just goes right back. Grab those 3 little screws. Again, every once in a while, magnetize your screwdriver. So the screws stay on. I'm just going to screw it back together. 1. So we're already done. We just got to put it back together. 2. Not too tight. 3. And the last one goes right underneath here. Up in the upper right hand corner. Okay, so we're good to go here. Now it's just putting it back together. Fun part. So this part that fell, we can move the bottle of water. I'm going to slide this back up. Viewfinder gets lifted. It's going to go here. And put the side together. Nice. Okay, that's there. Again, you gotta be gentle, but not too gentle. Okay, that's that. This is going to go like this. I'm just going to lift that cable, get that out of the way. This cable's got to come out. Cables are the biggest pain in the butt out of all of this. So it takes all the time. Come on. That one's got to go on. Make sure that I have no cable stuck underneath. These are all together. We're good that way. So this one, come with me. We're good in that aspect. We're good there. So just got to shift forward a little bit. That's going to go to that one. On top. Did not touch that one. Okay. Lift that up. Got to shimmy over a little bit more. If you have to, you just take it out again. Alright, that sits that way. This one sits like that. So, we're good. Now it's reassembling the screws back in. So we grab our little itty bitty magnet with the silver screws and a screwdriver. Let's put a couple of screws in just for now. Again, silver screws, silver plate. Simple. All the screws are pretty much the same. You'll know if you put the right one in or not, because it won't go all the way in. Shift that a little bit more. There we go. Side screws now. We need two up top for the viewfinder to put that back. Upper right hand corner. Again, you'll know if it's the correct screw or not because it won't fit. It won't tighten itself up. Okay, so for now, the one that goes underneath there as well. That was the one that was a pain in the butt. Let's pull that tab back. Not the right screw. That's the right screw. Viewfinder. Finder 1. Viewfinder 2. Okay. There was one itty bitty small one that I put in a special place over here. It was really small. But first, we have to snap this back into spot. Just like so. And back with that small screw. Nice and tight. And we're good to go there. Okay. I got these two. These two are for the case. Just down here. And the other one. No question. Sometimes I call these bush screws. When you're done with them, you throw them in the bush. Where do you belong? Where do you belong? On the side. Not there, not there. Definitely going to be a bush screw. Underneath, no, no. Alright, so we're one screw out. Oh, maybe not. Ah, JK. Alright, there we go. Magnet clean. No more. Alright, so now that we did that, the fun part is putting back these ribbons. So we're in almost a half hour. So we're going to take our little itty bitty regular screwdriver. This one we're going to put in first. It kind of sinks itself down here a little bit. And it comes up like a little snaky. You got to lift the flap again. This is where you need tweezers. Grab it. Like I said, these are the fun parts. And gently. Come on. Nope, you don't. There we go. Once it goes in, just give it a little push and then that flap comes down. Alright, we're going to come back to that one's frustrating. So we're going to go up top here. Lift the flap. Stay calm, not too shaky with these. One goes in. That one's in, and then you just take the, then you snap it down. That one's in. That one. This little guy here. Again, lift flap. Push, close flap. Okay, this one's a pain in the butt. These are all okay. This guy up here. Again, the flap all the way over. Come on. Deep breath. I said before, the cables are the biggest pain in the butt. Okay, we're going to bypass that one. And go back to this pain in the little butt. So we got 2 left. Yep. There's 2. Flip the tab back up. Take your time. Nope, had it. I think that's it. Could be wrong. Okay. I'm going to say yes. Gentle. I'm going to go back to this guy who's a pain in the butt. So let's once again flip this back up. Sometimes they just pop in, and sometimes they don't. Okay. I don't know if it's in or not. Come on. Just a little wiggly pressure. Nope. And try again. Hmm. I think I got it. Nope. So now we're in, all because of this ribbon cable. Nope. This one's going to be the death of me. This is the wheel. Let's plug back. This one doesn't want to be friendly today. Back. Just like so. And it should just snap down. me a flat. That's not flat. Pain in the butt. There we go. Okay. So that one just kind of lays, and then you just snap it on top. What's up with this guy? He was up for some reason. Okay, so we're done there. We're good, 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 good. I'm going to pop this bad boy open. Now we have our black screws all on this magnet as well. Okay, so we're going to take that magnet, magnetize the screwdriver, and take all these screws and start here. So we need to get this cover. We'll do that last. Let's close that cover up. And we have to put on these two ribbons. Okay, these aren't too bad, but we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Two screws there. You got the screws up top. Screws on the side. And screws underneath. Cover in. 1, 2. Okay. So I'm going to hold it. I'm going to lift the tabs. These are easier because these slide in. So we'll start with the big one. I'm going to put some pressure against it. Better with the fingers. I'm going to slide that towards me. If I have to, I'll take this tape off. It'll give me a little more play. Deep breath. Let's try the other one. Okay, so the small one was easier. That's in. Yep, that's out. That's it. Ribbon cables are a pain in the butt. But like the other ones, we'll get them. Okay, one's in. If I leave it outside, it'd be easier. Probably not. Let's see if I can do that for you. No, I need to be able to see it. Problem is these tweezers are not the best. There we go. There's one. You just gotta close and snap it down. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're in. So you can see both of those cables there are in now. Now we're gonna close it up. Gentle. So if you remember, it's got a snap here. So I'm not going to snap it in just yet. I'll make sure the cable's set and everything sets properly before we do any snappage. So that's in, that's in. That's just got to snap there. But before we do that, here's my test. So I'll pop this open and put card in. And battery. So before I screw everything together, I want to do this. Close it, make sure it turns on, and at the same time, okay, we got power. It's just a matter of taking the lens cap off. Okay, so we don't have there. I'll go back in and check that one. There we go in here. Yeah, I gotta do settings first before we decide. So let me set up setting. No, we're not there. East Coast. Good. 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 Yes, everything is okay. There we go. So I can see it's actually done. Whether the viewfinder's not holding up yet, I don't know. But I can look in there and see that it is pink. I don't know if you can see it. But yes, that's good. So we're just gonna close that. I'm gonna play around and see why. So we're gonna shut it off real quick. I'm not sure why that's not working. So we're gonna go back and check the ribbon cable on that. But that should be fine. Okay, so good thing we didn't close it. That's weird. Sensor maybe. Okay, so we're going to shut it off. I'm going to go back into it real quick. So this is the cable, this is the ribbon cable that goes to that. So we're gently going to pull this back apart. Troubleshooting. Well, first thing I'm going to do is take the battery back out. Same with the card. Okay, so I think that is the LCD. These are the LCDs. LCD goes to that one. So this is the LCD ribbon cable right here. I'm going to pop it off and redo it. It's in there. To that, to this one. Just trying to figure out which one's which. I'm going to reset both of them. It looks like the second one might not be fully in. That could be the problem. Deep breath. Push that back up. Okay, so we're going to take this tape off here, I think. That's on. Okay, so that one's back on. So we're going to try it again with the battery. Power. No card present. Okay. Whatever, dog. That's that. Raise the flash. I don't want to raise the flash. No, because it's dark. Okay, I have pink there. I don't know what that's set up. Why? As you can see, there we go. There you go. See the pink? The pink is the infrared, so I can see it through there. Just gonna get it here, figure out why. Close that out. Into that. We're gonna reset that one cable. Let me pop battery back out. Close this up. Bring this back up and over. That's set. That's set. This viewfinder. This one. Did I miss a cable? I don't think so. So we're going to lift this up. This looks a little off. hopefully that's it. Something simple. Yep. I'll place that there for a sec. I want to erase the flash. Let's see here. Okay, I got there. Where's this one? Viewfinder. Alright, we're going to snap her together. Oh, wait, I know why. Okay. That's why. So, my fault. What happens is I didn't push this close enough to be able to block that. So, there you go. So, see what happens? This is censored here. And I had the plastic too far away, the back case for it. So, there you go. Don't worry about raising the flash because it thinks it's dark. So, there you go. So, it's 12:27. I just got to put the screws in, but that's less than an hour to get this done. Take off the 10 minutes for my fault for being an ass, and you're good to go. So this is now a full spectrum P900. I'm going to take some pictures and put them at the end of this video so you can see ghost UFOs and shoot in beautiful IR colored film. So yes, I will hook it all back up. I'll stay with you. Take, like I said, less than an hour to do. So we're gonna, again, censor. My fault because I didn't push it all the way back. So it's good to go. We're gonna shut it off. Close that up. Close this up. Shut this. I'm gonna pop the battery. Pop the memory card. Let's put it back together. What you get for being a dumbass. And think about the sensor. Something so simple. So we're gonna pop the flash back up. Grab those two little screws. You're still with me, so we're going to go with the little screw here. Magnetize your screwdriver again, so that way you have it. Screw in the center. That one went in the center, my bad. Small one. Okay. Again, you'll know whether or not you have two in here, whether or not the screw fits because it just won't fully go in. Okay, that puts this together. Just up another one. So along with this, you also need filters, IR filters, cut filters. I will show you which ones to buy. There's a set of them. You can get them on Amazon, relatively cheap. Okay, that's on. Close this out. Make sure the plastic is pretty much straightforward and lined up. So you can see the holes there. So let's grab one of these guys. Can't believe I wasted 10 minutes when it was done. But it happens. So I'm going to put those in, turn to the side. So yeah, let's say less than an hour to do. Okay, that's that side. Go back here, you get two, and then you got underneath the HDMI cap. Okay. Not the right one for the HDMI. Okay, that's that. Close this up. This little piece that fell out before actually goes underneath here, which I really don't need. It's for the battery release, whatever. Call it a bush screw along with the other ones. Okay, so let's pop this one in. So far we're pretty good on all screws. Two more left over there. Yeah, that goes right there, which you can do like so. I'm not that concerned with it. Goes underneath. I don't need to deal with this. Don't care about it. No, we're at it. Put the battery back in. Card. Oh, yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry about it. And then we have two more screws, which are for the LCD inside. So you now have a full spectrum camera in less than an hour. All because of, where'd you go? There you go. This little itsy bitsy piece of pink glass, which is the IR filter. Okay, and we're done. There's that. There she is. That's set. That's set. Bingo. It only says it's raising the flash because it's dark. All modes work. All buttons work. Picture of the moon. Wi-Fi works. ISO works. Menu works. Garbage works. F-stop works. Scenes work. Function works. Zoom works. Everything works. That's it. Take a picture. And that works. So let me grab some filters and I will show you what I mean. So again, 1 hour done. Take off 10 minutes for being a dumbass. Be right back. Okay, so we're all done. We cleaned up. All you need, $5 Harbor Freight, extra screwdriver. Definitely have magnets. Dollar store. Simple. It helps keep all the screws aligned. But once you're done with the camera, you're gonna need different filters. Okay. I think I got these on eBay, possibly Amazon. This is a 720 nano. This one's a 950 nano. It's like black. You can't even see through it. But it is a deep dark red. This one I think you can see a little bit in. Maybe a little pinkish or dark red. No, that one's pretty much dark as well. And then you have this one's a 950, which you should be able to see through. There you go. See how that one's pinkish? So they're all 60, and this one actually is a, it goes from 530 to 750. Yeah, 530 to 750 into a 950. So it's got three different lens spectrums here. So they are 67 millimeters. This is a 67 millimeter camera. Very simple. They just screw on. So here's what I'll do. You see the difference in the colors. One second, I'll shut a light. It'll be a lot easier. Okay. So let's take this off. Do it this way. Let's start with the first one. So let's go with a, this is the darkest of a dark. So you're looking at an IR 950 photag made by Newer, which is just generic brand. So let's do it this way. You can see the difference in the color there. And once I put this on, she turns a darkish purple. So the water bottle we were looking at before is right there. It's very nice when it's outside and everything turns black and white. So I'm going to unscrew this and it'll go back to its normal state. The difference? Okay, so that's one. Let's take this one over here. There's a darker one. This is a GTX brand, generic. Yeah, generic. Made in California, GTX filters. It's an IR 720 nano. So, you see the difference there? And I'm going to pop that on. Just like so. There's a water bottle. I can do this outside. It'll make it a little bit easier. Show you different variations of trees and stuff. So let's move into the triple filter. It should be this dark one over here. So there's our basic, and then we're going to go with the 500, the 530, all the way up into, so there you go. This is one of my favorites. So this one allows you to twist and change colors. See the difference? So you can change it into any color spectrum that you want. And you go to the lightest of the light, and then it brings it back to the dark right there, which is really cool. So that's like your 720. It brings it down to 530. But really cool, and it's really cool to film with. Color-wise is great. So that's it in a nutshell. My video says it's an hour and 4 minutes, so that's all it really takes. Any questions, comments, you can throw them down the bottom. I'd be more than happy to help you. But simple and basic. I will post some pictures up, and that's it. Good luck. Good stuff. Again, let's go by time. There you go. Done. Good stuff.